Guys, welcome to today's video. Today I am going to do a kitten haul for you. We have recently got a brand new kitten called Beatrice and I'm going to introduce her in just a second. I'm surrounded by a lot of her stuff at the moment, so she's very interested in what I am doing. So today I am just going to run through some of the things that I have found essential for having a brand new baby kitten, things that I have found useful, and things that maybe if you're thinking about getting a new kitten you might want to consider getting yourself. So I'm going to introduce Beatrice in just a second and then we'll get on with the video. So this is Beatrice. She is 4 months old and she is a ragdoll. Yes you are. So she's part of ragdoll. Her mother was a ragdoll and her father was just a regular black cat. She's very playful and she's very affectionate. She is doing so good. She's had 2 vet checks and she's doing wonderful. She's had all of her injections and she's fully vaccinated. She loves playing. She loves being wherever you are. The most important thing for Beatrice is that she is in the very same space as you are in. She likes to cuddle up. She likes to lay on your lap. She's just very affectionate and she just loves her humans, which is very much a ragdoll trait. She loves just being around us and being with us. I'm currently in my living room. This door opens out into my hallway and upstairs, and we have our kitchen over there. It's very rare that Beatrice, if this door is usually open, it's only shut because I'm filming, it's very rare that she will just take herself off and go upstairs. She is always wherever I am. If I'm upstairs, she will follow me. She sits outside the bathroom door and I'm in the bathroom. She just absolutely loves just being with me. I'm very lucky as well that I get to work from home, so she has company all the time. She loves napping, she loves playing, she loves eating. She's a very good eater and she's grown so well. And we're so proud of our little Beatrice. So that's her. You may see her bopping back and forth in this video. I wanted to introduce her because she's probably going to be around and this video is about her. I have her favourite toy out to show you guys, and so she is absolutely loving it. Right, so now I've introduced Beatrice, let's get on with the rest of the video. Beatrice, excuse me. Come on, good girl. Okay, so first of all I'm going to start with what we feed Beatrice. So we made a decision when we decided we was going to get Beatrice that we were going to feed her with Royal Canin. And the reason for that being is we believe it is one of the best foods that there is on the market. It's not cheap, but my cat, who stayed home with my mum when I moved out and got married, she has been on Royal Canin since birth, and she's doing wonderful. She has just an amazing coat. She's just really healthy and she's doing really well. And so when we had spoken to our vet about Pixie, we mentioned that we were going to put her on Royal Canin, and because that's what she was on from when she was weaned anyway, and we wanted to keep her on Royal Canin, and the vet suggested that that was one of the best foods that we could put her on. So we decided that we would do the same for Beatrice, having had such a good experience with Royal Canin with feeding it to Pixie. So we have been feeding Beatrice this. This is Royal Canin kitten wet food, and she has just one of these pouches a day, and so she's on a mixed wet and dry food diet. I personally think that wet food is an important part of a cat's diet, and I didn't just want to do solely dry food. So she is on a pouch of this per day. So she has half in the morning and we put it in the fridge, and then she has half for her dinner as well. And this is the kitten food in gravy. You can also get the kitten food, the exactly same one but in jelly as well. We accidentally did buy a jelly one, and I wasn't sure whether we were going to feed it to her, because I know you shouldn't just swap food out with such ease. She ate it and she was fine. So this one will eat anything. You're being silly. Yes, you are. You're being silly. You're being silly. I hope you guys can see this. You're being silly. We're talking about you and you know it, don't you? So this is the food that she has. I'm very happy with it. She's very happy with it. She eats very well. Like I said, as well as wet food, we feed her dry food as well. And she's currently on Royal Canin dry food as well. And she's on second aged kitten. And so she has the Royal... Did you just fall? Royal Canin actually give you a great guide as to how to feed your kitten depending on their age and how much they weigh and how much you should be feeding them, whether you're feeding them a solely dry food diet or whether you're feeding a mix of dry and wet, or if you're doing predominantly wet and only a little dry. However you decide to feed your cat is up to you, and Royal Canin do help you out. They have stuff here on this packet and also on here telling you how much to feed them as well. So for her dry food, she has second age kitten and she can have this up to 12 months. Royal Canin do actually do in their dry food a sterilised kitten, which we will be moving her onto once she has been spayed, which is in a couple of months time. When she hits the 6 month or more mark, then we'll be getting her spayed because we don't want any kittens. She is a solely indoor cat, but you never know. We keep her fully vaccinated, fleed, wormed, and we'll be getting her spayed as well because you just never know. She just jumped up behind the camera. What are you doing, baby? She's so excited because there's so much going on here. She just sat down in her old litter tray. So yeah, this is what we feed her. The Royal Canin in gravy for kitten wet food, and then the second age kitten dry food. Now obviously you can tell Beatrice is here, so I didn't want to disrupt everything of hers too much. So what I've done is I've just put one of her bowls over. She actually has 3. She has a bowl that she just has her water in, which is still out, and then she has a bowl which she has her biscuits in, her dry food. And then she also has a bowl that we just use just for her wet food. So she is well aware of which bowl is which. So this is just her biscuit. She finished her biscuit, so I'm just quickly showing you guys before she asks for more. We just got her a little bowl like this. I think we got this from Pets at Home or the range. I'm not really certain. I think this was Pets at Home we got this from, and it just looks like it's been knitted, which is quite cute. She has a blue bowl which has her wet food in, and she has a different bowl entirely for her water. I only give her ceramic bowls, and that's basically because my cat Pixie, who lives with my mum, she had an allergy to the plastic bowls. She had a plastic bowl when she was a kitten, and so Beatrice is licking her bowl. Where's my rest of my biscuits, Mum? And yes, so she had an allergy to that, and I know that can be quite a common allergy in cats, so we give Pixie solely ceramic bowls, and so we decided we would do the same with Beatrice as well to stop any allergies straight up. Now I don't know if you guys can see, I'm gonna turn the camera around a bit. So this is Beatrice's tower, and it's a scratch post. It has lots of different layers, and down the bottom it also has a little sleeping area which she doesn't use. She absolutely loves this tower. It's probably the best thing we brought her. And one of the reasons I wanted to get her such a tall tower was we do live in a fairly small house. She has plenty of room to run around, and like I said, she doesn't utilise it because she wants to be where you are, but I wanted something where she could just go crazy and run up and down it and make sure that she was getting enough exercise as well, as she is just an indoor cat. She loves it. She enjoys chasing up and down it. It has a hole in the middle she can run on, and she also enjoys sleeping up the top. She doesn't sleep in her bed. I never expected her to. Pixie never slept in her bed either, so really all she does in there is pull it apart and then come out. She just likes to sleep upstairs with us, and even during the day she'll just sleep on a chair or at the top of the tower. Another great thing that you are going to want to get for your kitten is toys. Kittens love to play, and they need lots of different toys to keep them entertained and to help with their natural instincts. One of Beatrice's favourite toys, if I can show you without her launching herself at me, is this toy. It's a little bee and it's on this sort of elastic. Beatrice loves it. And we got this from Pets at Home, and she loves the little bee. She'd play all day with him if I let her. Have to keep an eye on him because he's getting some loose threads at the moment, but hopefully he'll last for quite a while longer. She loves him, and this is a great toy for kittens because they get to chase and play and pounce and jump, and it really hones their natural instincts as well. Beatrice also has a ton of other toys. They aren't all in here, but I thought I'd just gather a few. Her favourite toy is upstairs. It is a stuffed carrot. She keeps that upstairs. I don't know why she doesn't ever bring it down, but that is her upstairs toy. One of her favourite toys is this mouse. He's sort of like a twine feel. She loves jumping on him, pouncing on him. He makes a rattly noise. She's looking at me like, Mum, what are you doing? Another one of her, we got her tons of toys like this. They're just fluffy balls, and they're very light. She can just bat them around, and she loves doing that. We got a couple of sets. Like I said, she has a stuffed carrot. That came in a set with an aubergine as well, which she loves her aubergine, but she takes it places and we don't know where it is. She also has a stuffed watermelon, and part of that set was this little kiwi as well. And these are great because they're very light, and she can just hit them with her paws. Her cousin Pixie donated her this, and this is a toy that she really likes as well. It's a different kind of texture and it moves. And we got her these two little toys. She loves this one and this one sometimes. And she likes this one as well. This is her little poo emoji. She's quite a fan of her poo emoji. We also got her kickaroo as well, which is great for kittens. They can get round it, they can kick at it, but they kick with their back feet if they're like killing their prey. And it's got this, which she enjoys chasing. She hasn't really used this that much. I don't know if it's too big for her. It does have catnip in it, but Beatrice doesn't appear to react to catnip, and I believe there is a small percentage of cats that don't feel the effects of catnip at all. I know she might be a little bit young, so we'll see if that develops, but usually by now I think she would have started reacting to catnip. I'm not quite sure on what the age is, but it's okay if she doesn't. But yeah, this is another toy that she's been playing with, but not too much. Next up, she's demonstrating a toy at the moment. Another toy that we picked up from Pets at Home was this. I hope you guys can see it. It looks like this from the top, and then it has this ball in it here, and it sits on the floor, and she can just play with that and bat the ball around, and she can hit that. And this is a great toy for self-play. There are times when Beatrice doesn't have one of us around if we have to go out, and as she gets older as well, she will be able to just use this to play and entertain herself, and it means that we don't always have to be the ones playing with her, and it's great for her to be able to do self-play by herself. So I'm going to give that back to Beatrice because she wants to play with that. And Beatrice also has this. She's not interested in it at all. But I bought it for her. It rattles and it's on a spring. She seems to like she wants to maybe have a look at it now, but most of the time she's just not interested. And I just picked that up, I think from Pound Stretcher. But now really, the next thing I want to go on and show you is a litter tray. You're going to need a litter tray when you get a kitten. Most kittens are litter trained by their mothers. You might need to do a little bit of litter training yourself if they haven't been fully trained by their mums, but they generally do copy what their mums do. And little Bee here has done wonderful. She was fully litter trained. Her mama taught her well, and she has not, touch wood, had any accidents. When Bee first came home, we had this little litter tray, which was just for a kitten, but we soon got her a bigger one. This was just £1 from the range, I think. Beatrice is very interested in all this stuff. She doesn't pay any attention to it when I'm not filming. So yeah, we got her a bigger one now. I didn't want to bring it in because you know, I don't want to move it from her in case she needs it. She's still only a baby, and I don't want her to, you know, not be able to find her litter tray or be scratching around in it while I'm trying to film. Her litter tray is round by our utility room, but this is just to sort of show you guys this. We got her a bigger one. It will last her for ages, and it's got a hood on it as well, so she's got plenty of privacy when she goes to the toilet. She uses her litter tray very well. We buy just litter from Sainsbury's that we get, and we also put we use litter liners so we can just put it all up together, and we also use a litter freshener to make it smell a bit sweeter in there as well. You can pick up the Sainsbury's Basics nappy sacks, and they're great for taking stuff out of the litter tray and keeping the smell a bit fresher before you can actually get out and put the rubbish outside. While we're on the subject of her litter tray, we also have this at the entrance. This is just a little mat, and it's great because she has a hooded tray. There's only one way in and one way out. This is great because it catches all that extra litter that comes off on their paws, and it means we can just pick this up and sort of bang the litter back in. It doesn't get all over our kitchen floor, and I'm really pleased that we got this, because it means we don't get litter everywhere. It's not all over the floor, which she doesn't. Cats naturally like cover up what they've done in their tray, so they kick a lot of litter. Anything that comes out the door gets caught by this, so it's not stuck to the bottom of our feet. Another thing you might want to get for a brand new kitten as well is blankets. We have a ton of these IKEA blankets because we had them as like a feature at our wedding, but these are great, especially when you have a new kitten. You don't know what they're going to be like when they first come home. You don't know, even though they are litter trained, you don't know whether there's going to be any accidents on your furniture. Kittens naturally get themselves sometimes in a little bit of a mess when they're babies. They do get better, but if you want to protect your furniture, blankets, it's also great for them to sleep on. They're used to sleeping with their mum and their litter mates, and when they come home and it's just them, you know, if they don't want to sleep upstairs with you, or you're restricting them to one room at first, then you know you want something for them to cozy up on. When you first bring a kitten home, the best thing to do is keep them in one room, just so they get used to that room. It's a brand new environment, you're brand new people, and just to get them used to that, and then slowly and surely let them explore the rest of the house. So I hope that video was informative for you. This is great tips for whether you're getting a little baby kitten, maybe a little bit older kitten, or even adopting an older cat. Beatrice is so much fun. I love having her. She drives me insane some days when I'm trying to work, but I absolutely love every second of her being a kitten. I know it won't last forever, and her kitten curiosity is fascinating to see the world through her eyes. So I hope that video was helpful for you. If you have any questions, then leave them in the comments below, and we will try and get them answered for you. Say bye-bye, Beatrice. Bye-bye. If you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I put out new content every Friday. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye. You did so good. You did so good.